The technology evaluation scorecards allow you to gather feedback from your stakeholders for the products being evaluated in your project. Typically, this module is used to enter stakeholder scores after a trial use of the products and services or after viewing a demo of the product. All scorecard data is private and is never shared with vendors. It gives all your stakeholders a voice at the table and helps you shortlist vendors or products for an evaluation event. It is a 4-step process to create a technology evaluation scorecard, and we will be covering all the steps. The first step is to choose the product. But before we do, we are given the chance to copy questions and stakeholders from a previous scorecard by clicking on the drop-down and choosing a previous scorecard or choosing not to copy and add our own questions and stakeholders. In order to choose our product, just click on the box next to the product name within the list. These products were added earlier from within the Products module of the project. You can also choose to add custom product to be listed and used in the scorecard if so desired. Next, we will add a scorecard name and scorecard description. We are now done with step 1, and by clicking on the next button, we can go to step 2. Step 2 is to select evaluators or stakeholders from the list of project stakeholders by clicking on the box next to their name. You can also choose other company stakeholders which are not part of the project but part of your Select Hub company by clicking on Company Users tab. You can also choose to email external users not in your project or in Select Hub company by entering an email address. Select Hub will invite them to participate in the scorecard. However, the external users will need to be added on as users within Select Hub before they can participate. Now we're done with step 2, and we'll click on the next button to go to step 3. Within step 3, we will be adding questions for your stakeholders. The questions can come from the requirements which were added and evaluated for the project from within the Requirements module. Or you can choose to add your own questions by clicking on the Add Group button and individually add the questions. Once the questions have been added, they can be individually edited. Questions can be changed, priorities can be modified, and you can add further explanations to the questions for the evaluators to better understand the question. You can make the questions required. You can change the answer format, but be aware of open-ended questions because they are not automatically scored by Select Hub. They would have to be individually scored, which can be time-consuming. Comments can also be allowed to be entered by the stakeholders as well. Once we are done reviewing and editing the questions, you can then enter in a due date for the responses to be added. We are now ready to go into step 4, where we will review all of the information we have previously entered, such as the products, the evaluators, and the questions. And they can all be edited. Once we've reviewed, we can go ahead and submit.